Hello, and welcome to this week's Treasure Hunt. Well, in the studio in London, I have with me Gary Bevan and Ken Wilkins. And they're going to try and guide our intrepid skyrunner, Annika Rice, around a course which at the moment is quite unknown to us. Now, you know, don't you, that you have to solve 5 cryptic clues in order to get her around. And at the moment, we're quite in the dark.
Indeed.
The only person who does know and who can help us a bit, I hope, is Wincy.
Hello. Well, you know me, Kenneth. I'm not going to give too much away at this stage. What I will say to you is that I'll be plotting your course on our map here, and I'll be letting you know whether you're ahead or behind on your schedule. And don't forget, there are 45 minutes in which you can solve the cryptic clues.
Is that all you're going to tell us at the moment?
Yes.
Oh, well. Let's hear a little bit about you. Where do you live, Gary?
I live in Wordsley. It's in the centre of the Black Country between Birmingham and Wolverhampton.
And what about you, Ken?
I live a little way in Alderbury, which is about the same position but a little further south.
What do you do?
We're radio and television engineers in a TV business that we run.
By the way, you do know, don't you, that we shan't be able to see Annika here in the studio, but although the viewers at home will be able to see her. However, we shall be able to imagine what she's going through because we can hear her, and I hope talk to her. Annie, can you hear me?
Hello there. Hello, Gary. You still there?
Yes, hello, Anna.
Ken, we're in the Derbyshire Peak District this week. We're on Alport Heights on National Trust ground. It's incredible, actually, to think that 17 million people, that's a third of the whole population of Britain, actually live within 50 miles of the Peak District. It's actually, this district is one of the most visited national parks in the world, but you can still find real solitude here. I mean, stretching out behind us here is moors where you can get totally lost. I know that's not a very optimistic thing to say at the start of the programme. This is actually a very famous site. It's a beacon site, and on royal occasions like marriages or births or whatever, the beacons are lit, and they form a chain from John O'Groats to Land's End, which must be a wonderful site, so it's quite a historic spot. We're about 5 miles south of Matlock. Can you see that?
5 miles south of Matlock. Well,
and Alport Heights, you can see, is a sort of view point.
Oh, yes, I've got it.
Well, that's exactly where we are. Let me introduce the crew to you. There's Keith. And Graham, if you let me take the camera. Graham. Oh, he's just getting a wonderful shot of the camera. Graham, let me take the camera a second. This is a bit I really like now. I've rather got the taste for that. Now, there you are. That is the most famous Graham Berry and Frank Neighbour.
Well, Wincy, come on, tell us a bit more now.
Well, Ken, I'm not going to give too much away, but it is one of the most beautiful areas of the country, right in the centre of many of the industrial areas. We've got Sheffield, Manchester, Stoke-on-Trent and Derby very close by, but a lovely place to get away from it all too. Now, as far as scale's concerned, if the helicopter travels at about 80 miles per hour, it'll take around 13 minutes to travel from north to south.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And one little clue about the treasure.
Yes.
This is the only thing I'm going to give away up to now. The treasure has strings attached.
Strings attached.
Strings attached. So there's your first clue if you're ready.
It's a parachute!
Lots of luck.
Probably.
We'll start the clock.
Do you know the area?
No.
No. All right.
No one knows the area at all.
Here's clue 1 then.
Right, we're off.
Where Stevenson made tracks, your quarry, via a moving reminder of old Paisley, is waiting in suspense at the bridge. Where Stevenson made tracks, your quarry, via a moving reminder of old Paisley, is waiting in suspense at the bridge. Wow.
Right.
Did you get that?
Yeah.
Stevenson Railways.
The railway.
Yeah.
Stevenson's Railway. You think Stevenson's Railway?
Made tracks.
Stevenson, track.
Stevenson.
Book with Stevenson, and also I'll get one for the
What do we get one about railways? They're over there, and something about Stevenson.
Something
You'll probably
about
find
Derbyshire.
Derbyshire.
Yeah,
Yes, that's
Derbyshire,
obviously a good idea, don't you think so? Well, there's one on Derbyshire. We'll have a look at that one.
It's my map.
Have a quick look. Because
What do you want us to do?
Can you hover, Annie?
Hold on.
Are you hovering?
Oh, no, we're
We'll
not.
each look at something,
Right.
shall we? I've got your portrait of the River Derwent, which is somewhere here, isn't it? I hope it's the right book. Right. Stevenson. Where Stevenson made
Just
tracks, your quarry.
I know it doesn't look like we are, but we are. Right.
Stevenson, we're trying to find out. Yeah, we know that you're there. We are here. I promise you. We're just working hard, trying to work this out.
Well, we're just flying over all this beautiful countryside. It's 60% of all the land around here is protected by the National Trust.
Is it now?
Gorgeous. I mean, it's just incredible to think that it's the most visited national park in the whole world. It's incredible.
Just hold on a second. The principal quarry, Cliff Quarry, was opened by George Stevens in 1841. So that's obviously, we've got to look for Cliff Quarry.
Cliff Quarry.
Where is Cliff Quarry?
Cliff Quarry.
Critch, place called Critch.
Critch.
Seems to be the thing.
Critch.
Critch, Critch.
Can you see where Critch is?
It's not, yeah. Oh, it's
You got
Critch.
it?
Wait a minute. Critch.
Yes, I
Critch
got it!
Quarry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Critch, yes. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Well, it's
Right.
Cliff Quarry we
Critch.
want.
Wait, the quarry. Can you see disused quarry and there's a museum? Have you got all that on your map?
Well, we got all that, but it doesn't say Cliff Quarry. I suppose it's that one, Cliffside. It must be that one, mustn't it? The principal quarry, Cliff Quarry. It's called Cliff Quarry, the one we're looking for, I think.
Yeah, it'll
where
be the-
Stevenson made tracks.
It
Your
will
quarry.
be the one close to the railway line, Annie. Can you see a very short railway line?
Yes, by the viewpoint.
That's right.
Okay, cliffside, yes, okay. That's where we'll go.
Yeah.
Seems like it.
There's actually tram sheds that could in old Paisley be a name of
It's really on. Can you hear me,
railway
Hannah?
engine.
Gary?
Yes,
Oh, that
can
could
you
be
hear
it.
me?
Well done. Yes, I wonder, have you got a book on railways there? Maybe.
He's walked off with it again, Kim.
You've got a book on railways.
There's a lot of crackling. I can't
Gary
hear.
thinks it might be a name of an old engine.
Yeah, we just
Oh dear.
I tell you what, you look in there, and I'll go and see if there's anything on the quarry over here.
Well, this is the town of Critch we're approaching now.
I think there's something here, Kenneth.
You got something?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I presume
What?
that the...
George Stevenson's
railway
great
line-
batch of lime kilns have gone and has
we're
the
going to see it
inclined
any minute
railway.
now.
What's about this
Cliff
place?
Quarry.
Yes,
Cliff Quarry.
that's the one.
Oh,
Which
there
is
it is, yes, there we are. There's the old railway line. Right. Yes, I can see. Can you hear me?
yes, we can hear
Yes.
you.
Right. We're just circling over it now. We'll just land as near as we can.
Let's have a look at that clue
Wonderful old
again.
building.
Where Stevenson made tracks, your quarry,
quarry.
via a moving reminder of old Paisley, is waiting in suspense at the bridge. Have you found anything about that engine?
No, I can't find a
What a
Paisley
wonderful
engine.
sight.
It's perhaps not that then, it's perhaps something more.
That is incredible. Well, we're going to land. We're lanky. Can't hear them at all.
No, I'm afraid we're not talking to you. I'm sorry, it's our fault. We should be talking to you, but we're so busy trying to find out what this means. This,
Can't hear a word, but I
Can you
when
see?
we get out. Hang on, don't talk to me yet, 'cause I can't hear you. I'm going to get out of the helicopter and hope it gets better.
All right. Fine.
Right, can we talk now?
Yes.
Oh, that's better. Look, I'm sorry, but it sounded like you were in a washing machine just saying. Can you give us an update of what on earth's going on here?
But-
Let me take the camera.
Tell us exactly where you are there so we know where
Right.
you are. You're
We've
at
just landed. We're at Critch or whatever it's called.
north or south of it?
Just south, and we're just running along to this railway line. Is that right?
Well, actually, we think, what have you decided she should do? I mean, we know you should be at this quarry.
Is there a quarry, Annie? And is there any railways or...
Yes, there's a railway, and there was
You,
a
you
tram.
said something about a tramway museum.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right, it's been a
Oh,
Shall we see if I can find anything about that?
easy fine.
let's see, what have we got? Way in the National Tramway Museum. This
Here
is
we
where
are.
we've come
Here we are.
to.
Look here. Look,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Is that what you want?
Beautiful little book.
Yes, that's it. Now, there's something in there that moves, we think, and it's got some reference to Paisley.
Well, it could be us in a minute. Oh, look! Beautiful!
Transported by
there
horse
any-
tramway.
Get up
I think it was a horse.
Right, this most wonderful tram right in front of us.
Railway.
Right.
Museum townscape.
Right, well, let's have a
So
look
what
at
do
this
we
trams
do?
and trams.
Do we get on?